Madison Bumgarner will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Harold, any thoughts?
He's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Diego, center fielder, number 7.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on an infield single to open up the ball game.
Well, clearly I'm not the only one that was caught by surprise at first pitch, and he drops a bunt. If he got the base hit out of it, which he did, Heath must have thought about this for a while, knew they were going to play him back a little bit, and dropped the bunt for the hit.
In now, Carlos Asuaje. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Wil Myers. He's got great power. I love watching a guy who can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 4.
Standing in, Yohanribus Solarte. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a foul pop behind the plate. Posey is there. A great job there of working out a potential trouble. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. The Padres kept off the scoreboard in the first. Giants coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Popped up, calling for it. Spangenberg, 1 down. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Now at the plate, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. The right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Buster Posey now. His lifetime numbers against Chacín: 9 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants leave 1. We are still scoreless. So stepping in, Will Myers. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Up just a little late. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, we got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
So striding forward now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Hedges.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hunter Pence comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1-2, here it comes. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And Pence swings and misses there for strike three, and he's out number two. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Pablo Sandoval is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out toward short, and that'll get down for a two-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball, showed him one, he got the next one, he measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Four and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Chacin comes set. 0-2 on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. So striding in, Yolis Chacin. 9-1-2 due up. Into the line.
Be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number
digging
7.
in to try it again, Manuel Margot. And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Carlos Asuaje. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Madison Bumgarner.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Hedges has it. And he makes the throw to first. Bumgarner is retired, and there's one away.
Fielder number 2. Denard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
The second baseman,
and we'll get a look one
12.
more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Here's Joe Panik. He swings and grounds it to short. Solarte's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at bat, Yangervis Solarte. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Batting, the first baseman, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there, just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's fouled.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little dribbler down the line. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The shortstop, number 35.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Crawford comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Chacin steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the walk.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Span is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Ulysses Chacin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Pablo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Into the box now, Jarrett Parker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him. He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. And on one pitch, he's retired.
The center fielder, number 2. Denard.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On the ground up the middle. There is Solarte. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Number 12. Joe Bennett.
Here's Joe Panik. And the runner's coming home. Pitches a ball. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Pitch popped up. Calling for it, Solarte. And that retires the side. Giants will have to be content with just the one. 5 innings complete. Giants on top, 1-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Leading out for the Manuel Margot.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Asuaje, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Now batting, shortstop, Yangervis Solarte.
So stepping in, Yangervis Solarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
Whoa, those 2-out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Wil Myers.
Ready for another shot now. Wil Myers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Belt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Renfroe sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 35. Brandon
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chacin looks in. Here's the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here in San Francisco. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Span racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
Catcher Austin.
Ready for another
Hedges.
chance. Austin Hedges. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground to first. A play at the plate, and he is in there. Jose Pirela will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Jose Pirela.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. In to score, the runner from third. Hedges rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in to score as well. A big hit here late on, and it's broken our tie game and given him a 2-run lead.
The center fielder.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. Will Smith comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. The 1-0 pitch. Out of play. 1 out and a runner on third. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Carlos Asuaje. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Carlos Asuaje goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
3 runs already home here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. Buddy Baumann gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Buddy Baumann.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Spangenberg is right there, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting the
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw on the first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's Will Myers. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nope, and he misses with it. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this is fouled at the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
So striding in, Corey Spangenberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend the lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 5-1.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half. Number 63 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. The 1-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Asuaje has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Margot on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 12.
Here's Joe Panik. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a high strike there. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just got a piece up the line.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Crawford's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Now at the plate, Carlos Asuaje. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
He'll try again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Pence giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They're up 5-1. Number 34 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 34.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
First baseman, Brandon.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in now, Buster Posey. He's batting cleanup for 3. Nick Hundley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Hundley.
Hard hit ball to second. Asuaje comes up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winner